Okie dokie. How's it going? I just made a very last minute sign for this. Happy Thanksgiving. Extremely last minute sign. So hope everybody's doing all right in the chat. A couple people, as I kick my computer. So, but have my legit camera set up. I try and remember to look at that. But of course, you can see all the lights reflected in my glasses. Nick was trying to get me not to wear them, but I can't see with my contacts very well. So Gary Franchi was first one here, the franchise. How's it going, buddy? And Christine Vasco, you are entered into tonight's Patreon giveaway. That'll be done towards the end, though. So, but thanks for checking it out tonight. Tonight's going to be pretty chill. No like real official setup or anything. So there's mi hermano, Big Vic. He's not really my brother, but Big Vic. So how y'all doing? I love this. Having some High West whiskey and chilling. Great night already. There you go. Have some Utah whiskey. I'll try to be patriotic. Is it patriotic if it's just your state? What is that called? Like Spirit Day or whatever at school? What's that called? I don't know. But unfortunately, High West is better at ryes, and I'm not much of a rye person. Speaking of Utah, though, Mr. Whiskey Shits is here. I'm going to be mentioning something about him later, but he's over from Livewire. So, Top Dog, how's it going? Slapshot, hey Brian, how you doing? Hope you're getting ready to have a good Thanksgiving and everything. I, of course, have my normal control bourbon. I actually just finished my normal size bottle of Knob Creek. So I've already opened and have at the ready my new big ass bottle of Knob Creek. So, yeah, right. Statriotic. Like, what's the deal for that one? I feel like there is a word, not specifically for state, but I don't know. So, oh hey, it's Mike Stahl. Speaking of Livewire whiskey, what's up? Yeah, like who let me be a doctor? Isn't that mildly terrifying? So, not a medical doctor. Don't call me if in case of emergency. But if you need your DNA explained to you, I'm your person. Epigenetics, I got you. So what's up, Burton? How's it going? I hope you're not drinking Chattanooga. That would not be very Thanksgiving, I feel like. Yep, everybody's going for a state riotic. That's some states. How's it going, my whiskey lab? So I think everybody's popping in here. Cool. Kind of surprised because I just sort of figured like it's Thanksgiving, people might be traveling or at their families or whatever. So it's one of the, dang it, I forgot to go back in and wrench Philip Weigel. I forgot to do that. Sorry. I think you're still able to be wrenched. Like you still have wrench privileges on this, I think. Hey, Tim Corney's here. Oh yeah, that Knob Creek bottle. I'm like, what is? Jared Black, Zen Bood. Oh, awesome. Yeah, I always see you over on Kilco's. I wasn't able to jump on over there today. I've been putting up my Christmas decorations. I got my Christmas tree today. I always get a real tree. Let me know. I should do polls. If I was a true Livewire whiskey fan, I would do more polls. What was I going to say? Ask for my poll. Oh, if you're like a real Christmas tree or an artificial tree person. I always get a real tree, and then Nick has an artificial tree, and we put up both in our tiny ass apartment. But we both love the shit out of Christmas. So if you couldn't tell, I think my favorite thing about Thanksgiving, to be honest, is the fact that people will stop whining about me already celebrating Christmas. So I know it's a day early, but oh my God, Arvin's up in here. That's hilarious. So Arvin is the husband of one of my absolute best friends from grad school. The other best friend of mine from grad school is going to be over here tomorrow, and we're more celebrating her birthday than Thanksgiving. And I'm super stoked. And she's going to help decorate the tree. Oh, that's so funny. Arvin's here. Hey, Christine. She says in Ohio we call it a homer. a home, like, so a person is a homer, like a home run, or are they like Homer Simpson? Because that's not good. No offense to Homer Simpson. I just wouldn't want to be compared to him. So how's it going, bacon? Okay, I should stop and pour. I mean, Knob Creek is almost always my first drink of the night, but because tonight I'm going to be trying some that other people have given me, I wanted to make sure I knew where my palate was. So I started with Knob Creek. Because why wouldn't you? Nick is saying hi to Arvin. Okay, so artist formerly known as the Whiskey Wiggle is all good. Great. Now I'm going to have Prince. Me and Tim Corney are going to go off about Prince again. So, oh, I have not watched the video. I wanted to show it to Nick, so I haven't watched the video, which is why I haven't responded to you about the video. So, but, so I need to show that to Nick after this. He'll remember by me saying this right now. So, but I knew he'd be excited about it too, because that's like our dream. Once we have a house, we're going to be those people who decorate like crazy on the outside. I mean, we already do on the inside. So Mrs. Independent Joe is here. I actually have, she gave me the cutest little Christmas ornament. Oh, it was focused, and then it was like, just kidding, never mind. So, but via Independent Joe, who was in town recently, and there might be footage of that upcoming. We'll see. So, oh, awesome. What's up, Ernie? Why is my phone, I mean, my watch going nuts? The papa of an awesome pharmacist, I think she is, right? I know I think she graduated during the pandemic. So did I, and so it sticks out. We both, because I didn't ask you anything. She's like, I know, it's Bixby. It's not even Siri. I think is worse. But so the first thing I was thinking to drink, I'm kind of just figuring I've got some bottles that I've gotten, either people have helped me acquire or have just been amazing and given me. But then I've also got samples that I haven't dug into. And I kind of have them in a box, and I could just sort of blindly grab them. So, but first I thought, it's almost Thanksgiving. It almost seems like a sin on Whiskey Tube to not start with some kind of wild turkey product. So, thanks. Oh, beats all the trees. Just you wait. We'll have to see. We'll have to see. I got my beauty today. She's gorgeous. She's short and chubby. I love her. Trees are females, obviously. So, but I thought we'd start. I keep pausing and not telling you, like how I'm building the suspense. Almost said something else. With this bottle of Russell's Single Barrel that the amazing, if like pretty much everybody who hangs out in YouTube chat, in Whiskey Tube chats, will know him from Young Pei Chang. When I did my review of just a regular Russell's, I mentioned that I'd never had a single barrel at that point because we don't have them here in Utah. It's annoying. So he hooked me up, and it's freaking delicious. You can see I've had a good amount of it, but I also take my time with it because, again, we don't have much of those. We don't have those at all in Utah. So I'm going to probably be having pretty small pours. I did eat chili just like an hour and a half ago so that I'd be nice and full and not get too tipsy too fast. Skipped lunch, but had that as a weird thing. Oh, Jen Ardolino is here. So actually, and I have that written down tonight, Jen Ardolino is one half of the awesome duo that is Women of Whiskeys, her and Michelle Davalar, and or Michelle Lynn. And tonight they're going on at 11 p.m. Eastern, which is basically after Mash and Drum wraps up. So the link to Mash and Drum and the link to Women of Whiskeys, that way you can just open up your tabs and have them ready if you want to be that ridiculously organized. Those are all in the description. So make sure you check. I'll definitely be wrapping up before Mash and Drum. I know he's trying some. Okay, so the loyalty to the state is called a homer. I know Jason of Mash and Drum is trying his, I think he's opening his very special wild turkey. It's the cheesy gold foil, gold cheesy foil, cheesy gold foil. Sounds better. Something like that. But I know he's very stoked for that. So that should be pretty cool. Thank you. Thank you. It says Trek the Halls. I hope I didn't just make myself too loud. But it is my favorite Christmas sweatshirt for all the reasons. If anybody saw my C921 video, you know just a little bit of how much of a Trekkie I am. Okay, I'm going to do, oh man, it's funny because I'm coming from Knob Creek 100, having the Russell single barrel now, which is 110 proof. I haven't actually poured this one in a while. Am I talking in fast forward? Oh, your birthday's tomorrow. I mean, your wife's birthday is tomorrow. That's awesome. Kind of funny, right? So her birthday probably like lands on Thanksgiving Day. Probably once every 7 years is probably how that math works out. That's awesome. All the cool people have their birthdays tomorrow. Shuba is one of the coolest. Well, maybe she's pretty nerdy, pretty geeky. So maybe not the coolest, but she's great. Bourbon's up in here. I do have some. Looking for it. I thought I put it over here. Oh, I did not because it was a Scotch, and I was like, that would ruin my palate for the night. But bourbon has also definitely helped both Nick and I hook up with stuff. And Ben, you need to give me my tab for that. Frankie! That is the wife of Mike Stahl from Livewire. She's awesome. Just shut up and dig into the whiskey. Woo! Oh, that's cool. I fogged up the glass when nosing it. I have like something under my tongue that burns a little bit though with the whiskey, but God, it smells so good. I understand now why people like the Russell single barrel so much. It's funny because I really am not into the regular Russell's release. And I mean, I generally don't like lower proofs. But I just also find it very boring even compared to other whiskeys of that proof. So I didn't have high hopes. I thought I wouldn't be a big fan of the Russell single barrel, but I freaking love it. Y'all are right. I can admit when I'm wrong. Y'all are right. The Russell single barrel is ridiculously good. Almost as good as Knob Creek single barrel. Which I do have a bottle of one of those over here. I have a couple bottles of Knob Creek single barrel really that different amazing people have hooked me up with, including Jason of the Mash and Drum. That was my first single barrel, I think. No, we had just gotten them here in Utah. But it's a 15-year pick, and it is beautiful. What are y'all drinking? Like I said, right now I'm having this Russell single barrel. I'm going to have kind of some small ones, small pours, because I do want to try like a few different things tonight, you know. So she says, artificial tree, pre-lit, white lights, hodgepodge of. So you're more along the lines of my husband, where he's artificial tree, hodgepodge of ornaments, although he likes the multicolored like these. Hence, these are here because his tree will be here. I'm sure you'll see bits of it in future live streams. But he likes kind of a hot mess of ornaments, but it's the fun tree. Whereas mine is a real tree and will be drop dead gorgeous. It always deserves to be on a magazine, if you ask me, because I'm very biased. So, yep, I said Prince. I bet I'm like actually a bit behind in the chat. I am. And Cheech Ardolino is here. So I was talking about Women of Whiskeys earlier and the amazing Jen Ardolino. This is her pretty cool husband, not quite as cool as she is, but also the host of Whiskey Encore, an awesome virtual pub you should definitely check out. And great for if you're up at very odd hours. So, yeah. Sub to Livewire. The art Prince over here. I wonder how this person will feel about me calling him Prince. Is an amazing wrench though, and always dropping, especially the night before Thanksgiving. Like, that is so cool. I'm very impressed that so many of y'all are hanging out right now, because it is the night before Thanksgiving. So when do y'all decorate? I think I've kind of asked artificial tree versus real tree, and then when do y'all no, sorry, my other question was what whiskeys y'all are drinking right now. But also, when do y'all decorate? If you decorate. Obviously, not everybody does. Totally. Or you decorate for other holidays. Totally fair. But I am Puerto Rican Catholic. We'll all go nuts about Christmas and Three Kings Day. So the tree very much stays up into January. I might be having some Cooper's Craft. You know what? I'll pour some right now with you, Tim Cornet. And this one is from the wonderful person I was just talking about from Whiskey Encore, Chichardelino. So we do not have Cooper's Craft here. And I kept hearing about how much people liked it and everything. So, I'm going to put that in my Women of Whiskeys glass because that's appropriate. Oh, yeah. I always have multiple windows open, multiple tabs open. You freaking know it. That is the only way. So I'm pouring a tiny bit of Cooper's Craft, even though that is a drop down in proof. I should have thought of that ahead of time. But it just made so much sense to start with a Russell's, with a wild turkey product. So, also, I know the Lions are playing tomorrow. I think they're going to be losing to the Bears this week. Cowboys are the other team who also play. I don't know who they're playing tomorrow. So Independent Joe's up in here. How's it going? Hey, Marco Suarez is here. How's it going, buddy? I think you're a fellow Boricua. The moose is here. Alex. It's funny because I was thinking about putting a moose on a future mug of mine, and then I was like, it feels too much like I'm just putting Alex on that mug, so maybe not. And the turkey on the smoker here, and I bet that's going to be good. How long does that smoke for? That does sound like a good way to do it. It's funny because I'm more of a pork person, but Nick has gotten me much more okay with having turkey for Thanksgiving, because last year he started this and it's amazing. He makes mofongo stuffing. So anybody who knows what mofongo is, it's like a fried plantain mash thing with lots of garlic and pork rinds and stuff. A very common Puerto Rican dish stuffed into the turkey. And then of course the turkey is done up with adobo and garlic and everything yummy, so that it's quite tasty and not dry like a lot of turkey can be. So Whiskey Eyes is here. Watched y'all's video earlier today about this Nashville. It was a rye, so you know, but it was pretty cool. Also, to just start hearing about that. If they don't distill their own stuff, are they still called a distillery? Because I think you said it was MGP, right? Smells and tastes just like butterscotch. Yummy. This Russell's, I think butterscotch was one of the notes I got at the very beginning, but it is just, it just has such a beautiful sweetness rounding out that turkey funk that I really, really enjoy. So everybody's hitting on each other up in here. It's all good. It is a sequencing, periodic. What? Maybe that was to somebody else. I have no idea. So real tree makes it makes it smell way better than rye whiskey. Okay. My tree is a Fraser fir and it smells divine, unlike rye whiskeys. Also, just because my tree smells good doesn't mean I want to eat my tree. Have you ever actually tasted pine sap? Not good. Although maybe you rye lovers actually like pine sap. Weirdos. Big Vic's telling me to drink water, I'm guessing. You could have just said agua. I do have a water bottle here. Yeah, Nick Perman has a tree of an 8. In fact, I will post that on the Patreon when that goes up. I'll post both of ours. I don't know if I'll put a poll for y'all to vote which one's better, though, because I feel like people like Nick more than me. So, it's Mrs. Independent Joe's birthday today. Monica. Oh, feliz cumpleaños. Oh, look, I just poured this Cooper's. So, happy birthday, Monica. Oh, that's awesome. Okay, it is unfortunate that it's a drop down in proof because it does, that first sip was coming off sort of watery to me, coming off of Russell's single barrel. But only because of that, because whenever I pour it first, like it delivers on flavor, especially for being 100 proof. And you definitely, probably part of what I like about it is it's similar to a Knob Creek profile in that it's more of an earthy and nuttiness. as opposed to like more sweetness. I mean, there's still definitely some sweetness, but the Cooper's is good. Ah, happy birthday, Monica. That's so cool. Y'all are doing it up. Oh, if we had a big enough place, I would probably put a white tree like in one area, but I wouldn't want it to be my main tree kind of thing. Real trees. Oh, the exact same split. The wife likes the real ones. Husband likes, is this a weird guy thing? I don't get it. Go up Thanksgiving night. Nice. So normally mine go up kind of like the weekend before or the week of, but I just pulled them out today. It's been a little busy, and have started decorating. We'll do more after this while watching Jason, the Mash and Drum, and Women of Whiskeys. And then tomorrow we'll finish it up with the actual trees. So when my friend comes over. So you're one of those Grinches. You're one of these. You are the reason I actually kind of like Thanksgiving, because everybody can stop saying I shouldn't have my Christmas. Nick and I have been listening to Christmas music since November 1st, since it came out on the radio. He already had the list of radio stations it would be on satellite radio. That is a sacrifice I luckily do not have to make, because Nick is just as all about it as I am. Not that he's that helpful with the decorating, and his tree looks like a child did it. So yes, Reyes Magos. So if you don't know, in a lot of Catholic culture, really, but a lot of Latin culture, we celebrate Three Kings Day on January 6th, Epiphany Day, Reyes Magos, bunch of different day terms for it, whatever. But in Puerto Rico, we fill grass into, oh, this Cooper's is good, but I also want to pour a sample. I'm going to pick a blind sample next. So, but in Puerto Rico, see, now that I've acclimated back down, it delivers, man. And it's only $30. That's just crazy. How are you liking yours, Tim? I know he said he was pouring some. Hey, Keith J from May. Awesome. Happy Thanksgiving for everybody. I made a very last minute sign for this. I'll make a better one for Christmas, I promise. But happy Thanksgiving, everybody. So in Puerto Rico, on the night before, you put the night before Three Kings Day, January 6th, you put grass in a shoebox, and then you put that under the tree, and basically the camels come, and the grass is for the camels, and then the Three Kings will leave you another gift. So it's kind of like a second Christmas. But yeah, grass, or I think some people will put like carrots or something. I don't know what other countries do, but I think like different countries have similar traditions, but little variations, which I think is cute. But I still do that as an adult by myself. So, oh, Scott keeps it up. Yes. A lot of times we don't take ours down until after the Super Bowl, which is in February. But I love seeing that other people are also keeping it up, at least through Epiphany. Like, I think that's, it's still the season. It's still the holiday season. Bill versus Saints at nights. I will finally root for the Bills then, because I'm a Panthers fan. So sorry, Saints, but screw you guys. You know it. Looking forward to watching y'all lose again. So, but Nick was pointing out y'all normally play better on Thanksgiving. So, you never know. Sup, Mash Bill? I'm just trying whiskeys I'm grateful for, finding out if people are into real trees or fake trees. And talking about sort of traditions for this. Yes, mofongo stuffing. How far behind am I now? Ooh, 7 minutes. I'm never normally this far behind, and I'm not even doing a flight or anything. It's so good. Oh my gosh, it's so good. So, mofongo. Okay, cool. People are getting excited like me about mofongo. I'm a bit sappy. Why are you a bit? Oh, because you like pine sap, like rye. Okay, they do not have to distill their own stuff to be called a distiller. They just have to have a distiller's license, and they can call themselves a distillery. So even though they're sourcing, okay, I kind of thought that they were called distilleries, even if they're sourcing everything and just blending it or whatever. So, but wasn't totally sure. there's so much like legal, semantics in whiskey. So it's a bit. Oh, okay. Every 11, 6, 5, 6, 11. Oh, did not know that. But that makes sense because of whatchamacallit, leap year. So just seeing if. Okay, I'm going to try a totally random sample. Like, I have a box of some different samples here that people have sent me that I have not gotten around to trying. Ugh, this box isn't actually full of them. It was just like the closest one. So, okay. I didn't really think through how I was going to do this, but decorations go up starting Friday and finishing by Sunday. Okay, cool. The wives don't have to carry it in the real. It's true I made Nick carried in this one, but I would gladly carry it in. And I do all the cleaning up after it, and I carry it out. So, in fairness, I do most of the work. And let's be honest, wives do most of the work. And, no tree, just decorate the fireplace mantle. Oh, man, I wish I had a fireplace mantle. I would decorate the shit out of it. So, yes, decorate like a Hallmark. Yeah, I want my tree to be freaking gorgeous. Nick's is a tacky hot mess. Mine is, like, even the lights are uneven. And half the time, like, he doesn't untangle them. And they're just kind of, like, knotted in certain areas on the tree. Like, it looks like somebody just kind of threw a net at, oh, he's going to be mad that I'm just calling him out on his tree. I give him shit for this every year. So, oh, okay. Moravian Star goes up 13 cents. Oh, okay, cool. That is, so I whittle. And we were actually whittle. One of the first things the guy who was like teaching me had me do was carve Moravian stars. Oh, so you're right. Yeah, right? Right, there's definitely a nuttiness. It's not overly drying or anything. We're talking about the Cooper's Craft. $30, and I mean, it delivers flavor. It's 100 proof, yeah? Yeah. And it delivers. Like, I'm like, oh, you know what? Sometimes when people are making a fuss about stuff, there's a good reason. So, yes. Do you do it still with your kid? Well, I guess most of your kids are grown. I mean, I did it all the way till college. And actually, even in college, like, I did it, in my dorm room and stuff. So I'm all about Three Kings Day. So, by Yingling. So, oh, okay. Yeah. It was a mix. At my dad's, we had a fake tree. And at my mom's, we normally did a real tree. So, it varied. Official bourbon of the Atlanta Braves. Oh, boy. Well, go Braves. I'll root for them. I don't care. I got nothing against them. So, no bunch of y'all are fans. Congrats to them this year. Now let's pull a random sample. I'm just kind of trying to catch back up. I'm getting closer. Exactly. It took me so long to realize that that's what the 12 days of Christmas was referring to. So, that could be it. That could be part of what, like, there's just something about bringing the outdoors in and just like having a real tree in your home. And it just, it's just so nice. And mine's so cute and fluffy. It's so short and fluffy. Okay, I'm done. I'm not really done talking about my tree, but I'll pretend I am. Okay, picking a random sample. Okay. Oh, I just got this from Jeffrey Wack. It is, let's see. No idea if that's actually focusing or not, but it is New Riff Turkey Wheat. New Riff Red Turkey Wheat, because Jeffrey sent me some samples so that I can do an upcoming live stream. Might do it in December, but it's going to be the C Cup competition. I'm going to have fun making that thumbnail. And I'm going to compare basically the past 5 years of the C release of ECBP. So C 17, 18, 19, 20, and 21. So I did not have 17 and 18, though, so Jeffrey Wack is awesome and hooked me up with those. And at the same time, sent me a sample of this. And I know people have been talking about it, but I don't know anything about it at all. Is it a wheated whiskey? I don't know a thing about it, come to think of it. So, but why are you telling me to check my text? Okay. If you want to drink the mix, I'll send you more. Ooh. Yeah. Okay. So I'm not a rye fan, but people have sent me ryes to try and make me a rye fan. And Ben sent me the winner of a like Halloween themed rye flight that I did. And it was actually quite good. This Michter's toasted barrel strength rye that was really good, and I think is right over here. So maybe I'll kind of close out the night with that one if I can find it. Let's see if I can do this without falling over. Yes, I did it, and I did not fall over. That was epic. So, oh, okay, Tim's gonna go over to the wine side. I actually marked out wine from the sign and put whiskeys. I don't actually like or drink wine. So, okay, I'm gonna try and catch up. My glorious tiny tree up. Oh boy, that must be amazing. Also, well, don't go on too many tangents at once. Let's finish this gift from Cheech, Cooper's Craft. And I've got Russell's in here. Gotta clean out those glasses, yeah. So, and I'm gonna pour a little bit of this sample, New Riff Red Turkey Wheat. A nettiness. Doop de doop. Oh, very cool. That is kind of badass. I don't know who you are, but we're doing good. Oh wait, I think I've seen you on Whiskey Centrals. So cool to see you over here. Sorry, that was just my first time seeing you here. Boo. Okay, y'all are saying hi to each other. Lame. Clearly not outdoorsy enough. Or you're just Florida outdoorsy, and I don't think y'all have a lot of pine trees, right? Maybe you do. I don't really know. I've been to Florida a little bit, not much. Oh my God, I'd be so sad if I was allergic to evergreens. Oh, you're more about the lights. Like lights all over or lights on the tree? Colorful or white/gold? I also do different sizes of lights in my tree so that it's like larger bulbs and then the small ones and stuff, like 3 different sizes. And it gives it like a lot of dimension. I'm telling you, next level tree stuff. Pouring that turkey wheat and hoping to catch up in the chat to see if anybody's told me anything about it, because I feel kind of bad that he sent me a sample of it. I feel like it's rye from Germany or something. I don't know. Capri. Oh, Sherry. Oh, wait, what? Sherry, what's going on? Oh my God, I did not know stuff was going on. Sherry, I'm going to reach out to you. I'm so sorry. I hope you are on the right path, though, to getting better soon. I will definitely be having some porous feet. Oh my God. Yay, get better. Oh, totally fair. Totally fair. I take it you're more of a Scotch drinker because both of them are much more Scotch people. That makes a lot of sense to me. And I know Whiskey Dick also goes on Wednesdays. So this makes much sense. But very cool that you were able to make it over here today. So, right? It was awesome of him. Watching lots of whiskey channels. There are a lot of whiskey channels to try and even keep up with. That Brian, you and Nick will be best friends. Bubble lights are his favorite, and he was just saying how we need to get new bubble lights because they just keep breaking, one more each year, it seems. But they're kind of hard to find. Yes, I caught up in chat. Oh yeah, want to bet? Bring it. Apparently, I get feisty and competitive when drinking on Thanksgiving Eve. Those scrawny ones. Mine was from Wisconsin, which I also thought was cute. Like, that's right. I talk to the people at the tree farm. And I don't talk to people in general when I go to places, but I want like the backstory on my tree. So she's from Wisconsin, Green Bay Packers fan. also a Green Bay Packers fan. It was meant to be, and she's short and thick like me, so we have so much in common already. I always get like a shorter, like nice round tree. They're so cute. Anyways, back and forth between bourbon and scotch. I like scotch a lot. Oh, the regular small batch Elijah Craig, the 94 proof, or like one of the ECBPs or toasted. I do like Elijah Craig. I think it's good. Okay, I just poured. Oh, crap! Did I miss it? Does anybody know anything about the new Riff red turkey wheat? Kind of scrolling through, so don't see anything of it. Oh, would I rather have a rye or probably an unpeated scotch? And I don't like scotch, unpeated scotch. Over 99.9% of rice, yeah. So, hey, Stopping Whiskey's here. What's up? Those are two awesome people, Aaron and Josh. Oh, you get COVID. Oh, that fucking sucks. I mean, that's a plus, but if you're having to be on oxygen, oh man. Hope the treatments kick in and you get home soon and can use those taste buds for what they're meant for. Whiskey. All right. Well, I'm going to try this. Oh, that is bad. I really want to go to an actual tree farm and cut down my own tree one day. So it's 6:36. Okay, cool. Oh, by the way, you know, if you haven't done this yet, you should do this. Like and subscribe. Oh, graphics for the win. All right. This new Riff red turkey wheat is interesting smelling. It doesn't smell like a wheater. I hate to be on my phone while freaking hosting a chat, but y'all aren't giving me my answers. So, heirloom red turkey wheat in latest bourbon. So normally New Riff is more high rye, but with this one, it looks like they made. Oh, and so it's GMO. It's not GMO. That's why it's heirloom wheated. It goes back several generations, and it's not heirloom. Like heirloom tomatoes. Did not know that. And the wheat is from Cincinnati. And it's like $50. So, okay. Has anybody else had this? Bourbon by New Riff, signs by Acme. That's right. That's how we do it over here. All that freaking, all my Acme sponsors. So brought to you by Acme, where we try to blow up Roadrunners but fail. Oh yeah, tagging is very difficult on mobile. So, but they're awesome. 70 corn, 25 red wheat, 5 barley. Okay, so it is a wheater. It's funny because it has almost like, I feel like in a blind flight, I actually would have guessed that this was a rye. There's like a weird spice on the nose that's really overtaking it. Of course he didn't write the proof. Killing me, Jeffrey. Making me do my own research and shit. This is the problem with blindly picking the sample from a box, because I couldn't do any research ahead of time. And my job is literally, I'm a science researcher. So not being able to do research ahead of time is cruel. Oh, good. This article gives you freaking nothing. Useless. Whiskey Raiders boast. All right. Well, I don't know. This is the one reason I like Breaking Bourbon. They give stupid notes and stuff, but they just give you all your information that you actually want to know, nice and clear. So, I don't know. Okay, sorry. Let me see if Oh, Shane. Yeah, so, and I even almost brought those over, but I actually brought over the Knob Creek single barrel that Greg McDonald hooked me up with. But pick is good. The 12 cast strength is ridiculously good. So I thought I did bring that. Oh, I did. Nope, that's the pick. Wait, there it is. I did bring over the Knob Creek 12 cast strength because I am trying drinking whiskeys that I'm extremely grateful for. aka people have hooked me up with. And that's just the coolest thing. Like, the people would just be like, hey, you enjoy this, so here, enjoy. It's like, what? That's ridiculously awesome. So I love it. Is the short answer. Okay, it's 100 proof. Thank you. Your live shades, we get this one. Con color for this shade is soft blue-green needles and smells like oranges when you first. Oh no, the wife's allergic to real. I didn't even realize people were allergic. That just sucks. That blows chunks. Yeah, we don't have New Riff here, so I tend not to like pay any attention to ones that aren't at all distributed in Utah, because like I'm not gonna get it. So it's from Jeffrey Wax Wheat Farm. Okay, thanks. Super helpful. Typical hermano. All right. It's so weird. This nose is hitting me like a rye. It's bothersome. It tastes young. Like there's some sharpness to it. I don't know how old it is. There's definitely some sharpness to it. I wish it was a little bit sweeter, which is like rare, I feel like, for me to say about a bourbon. He said it was 70% corn, 25%. So it should be pretty sweet, but granted, first sip is the worst sip. So me, ADHD style, make it dizzy. We are at 6:42. I am doing a giveaway, 2 giveaways actually tonight for my patrons. So I'll be doing that in a few minutes. And basically they can go to my website, whiskeymountains.com, and pick any one piece of merch that they would like. And I will get that to them for free. So if you want to get in on giveaways and fun things like that, I'm working on some like exclusive videos for them and stuff. That's on my Patreon. So it's still giving me this rye thing. I feel like on Weeders, oh, too far. Okay. Now it's kind of becoming a little more wheat profile, but damn it, Mike. Yeah, sit down and watch this very important me trying to decide whether this weeder is truly weeded, if I trust it. So I don't think I've ever had a con color. I've had Fraser's, Noble's, Spruce. I'm not big into the Spruce ones. Okay. That second sip was way better than the first sip. I do like that. It doesn't hit you heavy with wheat. I'm trying to think what I get. Bring out my favorite little flavor wheel. It's very hard for me to do it like right off the bat on a live. I actually get a little bit of orange. So we're talking about the New Riff Red Turkey Wheat. And I actually get like a little bit of orange, almost kind of a tea thing, and maybe that's what's making me think of Weeders. But like also, is there like orange marmalade? That's a thing. Yeah, kind of like orange marmalade, like a sweetened orange sort of thing is good. Ooh, somebody's trying the Prince over here is trying. I'm thinking about I got to try. What are y'all? Yeah. Ooh, was it good? Do you wish you could get one now? Or was it disappointing and now you're like more okay with not being able to get one? So I am curious because it sounds good. Yeah, what are the whiskeys y'all are thankful for, or other things? You can be thankful for other things. That's acceptable on whiskey too. Tonight, I am particularly thankful for whiskey, but also my Christmas tree and lots of other great things, more sentimental bullshit kind of stuff, but it's not as fun to yap about. Okay, I want to pour. I'm probably going to finish out on this Michter's Toasted from bourbon, since he offered to hook me up with a little bit more of that. So, okay, another very cool thing. This is just going to get a quick honorable mention and kind of an advertisement for my latest video, because the awesome people, Mike and Adam of Livewire Whiskey, hooked me up with this special bottle by Wyoming Whiskey, which has the Grand Tetons on it. And I took it to the Grand Tetons and hiked the longest fucking hike ever, 19 miles with it and reviewed it. So check out that video. It's gorgeous. But I don't think I'm going to have any tonight, partly because of the proof. Other options are 2 Knob Creek options, a 14-year pick or the 12 cast strength, or Stag Junior Batch 15, which Young Pei also hooked me up with, which is amazing. Oh, I've never even seen Stag on a shelf, although Nick is on the hunt right now. Even have a rum over here from the awesome Will O'Neill that is ridiculously good. If you can get the Foursquare 2008, I haven't tried the others. I can't tell you if they're good, but I imagine they are. Get the Foursquare 2008. It's so good. It's ridiculously good. So if one of those sounds like it should be my next pour before this Michter's Toasted Barrel Strength Rye, which is 54.4%, let me know. So Slapshot is thankful for his wife. That's awesome. That is that's huge for her. So that is awesome that you have that kind of support. So, and we love that you're part of this community. It is the best. So, all you people being like so legit and sentimental. Shit. Now I feel bad. Not that bad, but kind of bad. Well, Frankie is also the bum. She's awesome. So thankful. Here we go. Somebody speaking more my non-sentimental language, because I'm no good at that. The EHT Barrel Proof for MSRP. We have one too. It is pretty good. I'm sorry, kitty, but I cannot stand the smell of tuna. So my cat is only allowed to have tuna when I'm not around. All right. As your best bourbon to pair with tuna. Ooh, how about the idea of Knob Creek 18 though? I do not have a bottle of the Knob Creek 15, but I've had samples and they're delicious. What you waiting for, bitch? I'm thankful for my husband who does all the whiskey hunting for me. So I guess he deserves some props. I am lucky to have him. Okay, there's all the blah. So see, there we go. Well, you have a pretty freaking awesome wife. And the dog is cute too. But she's a fellow Trekkie. Like, how can she not be awesome? Whiskey, maybe if you want something that tastes like fish, you could go. Yeah, Johnny Smoking Gun. I didn't even finish the sentence and was like, Johnny Smoking Gun. Oh, that is definitely my new unicorn bottle. We have 12 minutes left before Mash and Drum goes on. So trying to decide what I should pour. Happy Thanksgiving. Everybody saying thankful. Yes. It feels kind of harsh to rush a Knob Creek 12 cast strength is the thing. I like to rush that and pour that before pouring the Michter's. So ironically, I'd rather rush, not ironically, but funnily enough, like you heard it here first, I like Knob Creek 12 cast strength over Stag Junior. Anybody who knows how much I love Knob Creek probably won't be that surprised, but I do. And I love this freaking bottle of, it's the only Stag I've ever had, but I think it's really yummy, even though I get a really strong, there's just too much grape on Buffalo Trace for me. I think I'm very wary of grape because of Dimetap trauma. So I'm just going to pour a tiny bit of this. I should have poured it a little bit ago to give it some time to open up. Let me see. Right? You know, but I got time for that. Although speaking of sentimental, oh shit, I'm sorry I hit the mic. You can't really see it, but this necklace and these earrings were given to me by awesome whiskey people, Livewire and Michelle of Women of Whiskeys, and I'm obsessed with them. They're mountains. If you don't know, that's kind of my thing. Mountains. So, okay, sorry. Oh, man, as you know, I am dead. That's one thing. Okay, that's a little bit of sentimental. With some Stag Junior, I'm going to cheers to that I'm very thankful for, is how this community came together and raised $11,000 freaking dollars for the Alzheimer's Association this year, like via my channel. And that was just absolutely mind-blowing. The coolest thing. I can't wait for next year's. That was the coolest. So yeah, abso-fucking-lutely. Cheers to that. Ooh, she's a proofy bitch. Yes. Okay, it's 2:51. So, y'all crazy. Shit. Freaking, and by the way, I didn't even say hi to you. I just agreed with you. But hi, Clifton. Great job the other night on Independent Joe's. So, thank you. And thank you for being a part of that. That was really special and very awesome. So, hey, sorry. It's actually coming kind of to a close in 9 minutes because Jason of Mash and Drum goes on live at 7. But replay squad. I feel like I'm stealing that from you, Clifton. So, but by the way, if you don't know, Clifton is Bourbon Bites, and you should definitely be subscribed to his channel. What was I going to do? Oh, the Patreon giveaway. Yep. The Patreon giveaway. Okay. Let me see if I remember how to do this. What do I need to share? Chrome tab. Okay. So for all my patrons, depending on how many months you've been with me and you're here, is how many entries you have, basically. So hopefully you can see this. I can't see y'all, but I'm doing 2 merch giveaways. So whoever wins gets to go to my website, whiskeymountains.com. If you don't win, you can still go there and shop. And you can pick any one item. So unless you're my brother, in which case you cannot. You have to pick. Okay. But each person will only win once for this. Shelters! Okay, I'll let them know. That's hilarious. If you're not subbed to Shelters, make sure you do that. Okay, I'm hiding them as an option. And we're going to do the next round. Sorry if that was loud. I was just trying to be an annoying. Oh, Alfonso, that's awesome! Super! Okay. I will reach out to the both of y'all and let y'all know. So that is very, very cool. Okay. Boop. I'm going to, how do I stop doing that? Stop screen. What? Okay. Yeah, that did work. Woo! I thought I was going to accidentally stop the whole thing. So yeah, or currently the whiskeychannel.com. You never know what the shelf turds are up to. So abso-freaking-lutely not, as I'm drinking Stag right now, and I'll be having some Knob Creek probably later after this ride. But let me... I mean, when I say I like Knob Creek 12 cast strength over this, don't misunderstand. This is still ridiculously good. Like when I first opened this Stag bottle, and it's my first one, it's the only one I've ever had, I was like, shit, I'm very mad at Young Pei Chang now because I'm never going to find this and I'm never going to get it again. It's so good. So I love it. I just happen to love Knob Creek 12 cast strength even more. Now, in the meantime, I am going to go ahead and grab a fresh glass and pour this Michter's Toasted Barrel Rye Barrel Strength that Bourbon sent me. Also check out Bourbon's channel. it can be hard to find. It is Bourben, because his name is Ben. So Bourbon, but Ben. And he does like a fun live sort of thing. The stupid gasket thingy stayed in. He does a fun live pop. Man, the alcohol's starting to get to me, y'all. But I'm going to go ahead and pour this gorgeous little baby. I did a rye stream where I tried a bunch of different ryes because people keep sending me ryes because they know I hate ryes, and clearly everybody hates me. Not really. But this actually won, and it's a rye I legitimately actually like, which is crazy. So good night, Sherry. I hope you feel better. I don't know if you'll be on for Jason's or for Women of Whiskeys after Jason at 11 p.m. Eastern. But I hope you're on the road to recovery soon. So we're definitely praying for you, thinking of you, all the things. So I'm so sorry I didn't know. I've been totally out of it the past few days. Are you trying to say you like rye? Is that what you're trying to say? So yeah, there is a difference. Well, but if you get it MSRP, Stag is cheaper. So you're saying it makes sense that I like the Knob Creek 12 cast strength more? Or it is batch 15. It is, I can double check that with y'all, but I wrote it on here after Googling. It's 131.1 proof. So we have 4 minutes until Mash and Drum stream. That link is in the description, so it'll be easy to get to. And don't forget, after him at 11 p.m. Eastern, Women of Whiskeys are on tonight. A little fun hangout. So exactly, if you didn't win any merch, though, you can get yourself t-shirts or notebooks so that you can be a nerd like me and take notes on all the things. Mugs, all kinds of stuff on there. So, and I spent a lot of time working on the colors and designs and stuff for the contrast. The logos were done by Trev of the Bourbon Range, who's awesome. I want to take zero credit for that. So, but yeah, it's batch 15 and it is so good. So I did get to try batch 12 at my best friend's house when I visited for her bachelorette, and that was very good. But not having them side by side, it's hard for me to say which one I like more, though I think 12 is generally considered better. It was ridiculously good. I wonder if that one I might actually like, as is a similar sort of thing of hyper double oaked or, second barreled kind of thing rye. If maybe, just maybe, that might actually be the second rye that I would like. So no idea. Oh yeah. Yes, thank you. Like, I spent so many hours trying to make sure the colors, like for each color shirt that is available, will actually look good and contrast well and think like I want it to be stuff that I would want to buy and enjoy, not just like buy just to support kind of. I mean, I appreciate any sport, but I just want it to be decent. And I also try to make sure it's like very solid prices kind of thing. So it's really just kind of fun. I have a job I love. This is not going to be my primary job ever, but this is just super fun. So, and I hope y'all have fun with it. Okay, bourbon is caught up. Good, because I'm just about to try yours. In fact, oh man, the Stag 15 is so good. It truly is. Oh, Scott, that would be awesome. Yeah, you know how to get a hold of me, right? We've messaged on Facebook. That would be awesome. Nick and I would love to try. Small sample. I always pour very small amounts and split with him. So, okay, I'll dig in and go into Mash and Drum having this toasted rye. It does smell good. Like, it smells good. It doesn't smell like freaking rye. It's legit good. It has like a baked item flavor, though not like a wheated, not like a, almost like some kind of bread, but not like rye bread, like a sweet bread, which is funny because there's no wheat in this. It's like a really nice sweetness, like a hint of lemon in it. It's really good. Anyways, I hope you all have like just a great Thanksgiving, however you do it, whatever. So, and next week I'm going to be back doing a live stream the first Wednesday of the month, doing that with Adam of Livewire. We were both sent flights from somebody, and we're going to be doing that next week. So same time, same place. See y'all there. Have an awesome Thanksgiving. Eat all the things, drink all the things, be safe, and have fun. And I'll see y'all in the chat on Mash and Drum. So, salud.